working now. Hopefully it's on all areas now. Run it. Hopefully it's fixed it. Hopefully. Oh, wow. So much work. Let's just do a quick... Oh. No, it's calm. It's calm. It's calm. It's calm. Okay, everything seems to be stable now. No idea what the flipping hell happened there. Okay, that's kind of cute. Sleepy frame. Yeah. There we go. Yes. 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 I'm getting all green lights at the moment. What happens if I click on the game? Still green light. Please say a green light. Huh? Green light. Green light! Oh, it must have been the flooding. Right. I'm going to say this right now while I am thinking of it. What person thinks of... So, I have been working at my PC pretty much all day. It is 9 p.m. 9 p.m. here at the moment. I disappear for probably an hour or two before the stream is supposed to have been starting, which was 8 o'clock, by the way. And I was running a little bit late. No! Come on. No, come on, frames, come back. Oh wait, it's back. Oh, it's back. It's just being a pain in my ass. Okay, this is going to be a fun day. But yeah. I'm guessing it's something to do with a bloody... But either way, whose idea is it to do not only a driver update for NVIDIA, but also a update for Windows? An hour. It's just like an hour or two away from it. And then, hey, guess what? You've got updates. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't want those at the moment. It's like... It's not even the end of the day. I mean, what time would it be? I mean, if it's say 8 o'clock... It'd be noon. Okay, yeah. 10. 10 would be 6. 4. I would start a computer when it would be 8 a.m. in on West Coast America. But still, come on. Why not? What happened to do updates during the night? Like any normal, sensible person, do updates then. Not. I mean, if you go to any business in the world, and say, "Oh, we've got to do updates over the system," they do it overnight, so it doesn't interrupt people. Anyway, hello, fellow cravers again. It's me, Gee Dee, your favorite shapeshifter anomaly. Yeah, you can tell, if you can tell, I am a very, very angry anomaly, which is great for what image I'm wearing at the moment. Oh, flipping hell. I have had the worst start to this ever for today. To the point that we're using the media source music at the moment as well, which is separate from what we would normally doing. Yes, so today is Tuesday, the 1st of October 2024. So happy start of October, everybody. Today we are going to be continuing off with some more Hooked on You. As you can see, I am in creepy, evil Gee Dee mode. Ha ha ha, look at my... You know it is, because I've got sharp teeth. Ha. And like anything, you don't have bottom teeth. You only have top teeth. Who has bottom? Yeah, I do not. I top teeth. Yeah, no bottom teeth. Oh, look, I got a little snuggle tooth. I am easily distracted. But yes, so we're doing Hooked on You. But I want to first apologize for yesterday. Like I said, we had a lot of computer issues, and you will notice that there will be a lot of differences that's happened on here, including a new layout for the game area, which hopefully looks a lot better and hopefully works. It should work. We tested it earlier and it works. I think also it's been a lack of sleep for myself over the past couple of days. It's kind of just, you know, throw me off. I can see my bit rate is doing a lot better as well, which is great. So at least that's bonus. I can see you overdoing it again. Calm down. I remember when he said that ages ago and it was like, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And nowadays it's like I can see Discord is closed. That's not good. I need Discord to stay open when we're doing these kind of things. I'm going to click Discord back open now. I don't understand why it's doing that. Discord should not be having any issues that affect this. Thank you, Discordo. You can go and sit in your little corner somewhere. I think it's because of what games we're playing as well. It kind of just throws it off. But, yes. So, what we're doing today, Hooked on You. But before we do that, we are going to be doing something that we haven't done all week. So I've got a lot to talk about because we have got a new month, we've got a new week, we've got a new day, and that is, of course, what day it is today. Starting off with, of course, the month of October. So what month is it this month? Oh my flipping god, I'm still scrolling. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so it is Eczema Awareness Month, National ADHD Awareness Month, Down Syndrome Awareness Month, Computer Learning Month, National Fire Prevention Month, Dyslexia Awareness Month, SUDEP Action Month, National Pizza Month, Black Hat Awareness Month, National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, Family History Month, Dysautonomia Awareness Month, National Physical Therapy Month, Emotional Intelligent Awareness Month. That's scary. Yeah. Canadian Library Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, National Substance Abuse Prevention Month, National Pitbull Awareness Month, International AAC Awareness Month. So AAC is sign language. Yep. Facilitating expression of those with unique voices, empowering communication, unlocking a world of connection and understanding for all. I think it is, yeah. It's Porktober. Spina Bifida Awareness Month, National Book Month, Learning Disabilities Awareness Month, National Pickled Pepper Month, National Sausage Month, National Pretzel Month, National Disability Employment Awareness Month, Filipino American History Month, Halloween Safety Month, Contact Lens Safety Month, Global Diversity Awareness Month, National Ergonomics Month, National Pet Wellness Month, Health Literacy Month, National Medical Librarians Month, National Orthodontic Health Month, National Pescatarian Month, Rett Syndrome Awareness Month, Vegetarian Month, National Pasta Month, National Work and Family Month, The Big Draw, National Fair Trade Month, Italian American Heritage Month, Country Music Month, National Dessert Month, World Habitat Awareness Month, National Bullying Prevention Month, Hog Out Month, Critical Illness Awareness Month, National Dental Hygiene Month, Emotional Wellness Month, National Audiology Awareness Month, Long Term Care Planning Month, National Non-GMO Month, Ultrasound Awareness Month, National Apple Month, National Chili Month, National Cookbook Month, National Cookie Month, Financial Planning Month, German American Heritage Month, Healthy Lung Month, Head Start Awareness Month, National Arts and Humanities Month, Squirrel Awareness Month, National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month, Eat Better, Eat Together Month, Liver Awareness Month, be aware of livers, I guess, National Chiropractic Health Month, National Protect Your Hearing Month, it's Unblocktober, National Learning and Development Month, LGBT History plus History Month, AIDS Awareness Month, Polish American Heritage Month, National Depression Education and Awareness Month. I'm gonna get a drink after this. Polish American Heritage Month, National Depression. I've done that one. Would Dwarfism. I look at my watch there. Dwarfism Awareness Month, Blindness Awareness Month, Caffeine Addiction Recovery Month, American Pharmacist Month, Sensory Awareness Month, Go Sober for October, Reading Group Month, National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, Adopt a Shelter Dog Month, Mental Health Month. Now on to the weeks. It's BPD Awareness Week. So it's basically raising understanding about a mental health condition, fostering empathy for those navigating the complexities of BPD. So BPD is borderline personality disorder. It's also known as BPD. It's a mental illness that impacts a person's ability to manage their emotions. So it's basically the awareness of them side of things. It's Wood Animal Week. It's Walk Your Dog Week. Hispanic Heritage Month we already mentioned. Don't get it twice, for crying out loud. It is National Drive Electric Week. It is also National Vegetarian Week. Ontario Garlic Week. Good for you, Ontario, I guess. It's British Food Fortnight still. It's Active Aging Week. Fiesta de San Paco. Seed Gathering Season. National Black Dog Day. Black Labrador. I used to have a Black Labrador, actually. So, yeah. It's National Homemade Cookie Day, International Raccoon Appreciation Day. Gotta love those little bandits. International Day of Older Persons is National Hair Day, Ukraine Defender Day, International Gorcha Day, World Postcard Day, National Fire Pup Day. It's ROK Alliance Day, so that is Republic of Korea, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's when the Republic of Korea and America became friends, basically. It's the alliance between them. Model T Day, celebrating cars basically. Now it's China's National Day, National Green City Day, CD Player Day. The CD player is an old thing that played music one day, and other things. National Fruit at Work Day is Sausage Day, Lincolnshire Day. Flipping Lincolnshire. It's also Bat Appreciation Month. I don't know if we said that earlier. We're saying it again. Happy Bat Appreciation Month, everybody. Celebrate your bats. As in the flappy things, not the things that you use to hit balls with. But you know what? If you want to celebrate those, go ahead. Celebrate those as well. I'm not stopping you. It's also, like I said, World Vegetarian Day. I'm not a vegetarian, if you can figure that out. I think it's obvious that if I was a vegetarian, I would be starving right now. It's International Music Day. You gotta appreciate music. And you know what? I gotta appreciate this the most, especially me. Well, I mean, it's not me, but I prefer coffee over tea. I'm gonna say this right now. I just like making fun of the tea side of things. It's International Coffee Day today, so give your business to a local coffee shop, sign up for a coffee subscription, or try making a new kind of coffee at home with an espresso machine of some kind. My favorite coffee at the moment is basically, I mean, if I'm having a coffee, I'm having not cold brew, but I prefer iced sometimes. I think that's my usual go-to type of thing. I would always go, at the moment, my thing is a white chocolate iced latte. And the moment I'm doing it from home. So I've got an espresso machine, I think it is. One of the ones with the smaller pods. And doing that, they're having a shot of that with milk, ice, and I've got white chocolate syrup as well. It is delicious, and that will be sat on my side when I'm doing some kind of work or something like that at my desk. Yes, I do have desks, and it will be there that will be my day. That will be there for my day. And you know, I've got to appreciate the coffee. You got to appreciate the coffee there, haven't you? But anyway, enough talking about that. We also will be talking about the schedule after the stream, just for the fact of how long we've been talking about this. But more importantly, it's time for me to show you guys the new look of the set itself. Yes, we have changed the layout of the main screen area. And without further ado, I'm just gonna move me over here so I can do this. There we go. And without further ado, we are going...
Elements.
Oh.
Said also missed a video or not seen the latest recorded only video. Subscribe to Gee Dee's YouTube channel at https://www.youtube.com. Crave your games.
Thank you, thank you, Mini Gee Dee. I always appreciate you, little fella. You're always there to help me, making sure everything is said what needs to be said. But anyway, yes, so time for us to go. Switch over. Hopefully it's working. Hopefully. Oh, it is. I think it is. Why am I not moving? I am. I'm just being lazy. Okay. Stop moving. But yeah, I mean, I did say it was basically a small upgrade. So I've got rid of the purple lines. And also our title is down now in the bottom right hand corner. And you guys are just above my head. Hello up there, chat. How you doing? Hope you're behaving. I hope so. Definitely hope so. But anyway, yes. Let's get continuing with this game. That I don't even know if it's got controller support. I mean, we are going to find out. Oh, it does. It does. Oh, this is where it has its fun. Let's see if we give it a second, see if it comes back poorly. Because turning out this game is really... It's going back up. Come on. I believe in you. Come back up. is. Oh, thank you. Right, okay, this is going to be interesting. It's going back down again, isn't it? I'll drop 20 frames, though. I think it is just being an absolute night. No, I think it's just being a pain. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Anyway, so let's load the game. Because that's hovering over it, isn't it? So we are... Here we are. Oh, how loud is the game? Wait, I want to see if it... No, it won't. Loads the spirit up and down and notice that she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. I do like the all black look and that. You're looking alright to me. I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favourite colour? Black isn't really a colour at all. The absence of colour at all. It's the absence of colour. It's a void. Like a black hole. That's why I find you attractive. A place that swallows light, a dying star. Damn, now that's dark. You're confident that Spirit will vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction. Not the type with the spaceships and lasers. Anyhow, she's much more into the type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth, is that where we are? You wonder? The lapping waves on the shore of the coast set a romantic tone. The fog that surrounds Spirit everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. The peace doesn't last long, however, as the lighthouse sets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. I've got to yell, haven't I? Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede and the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and then pats on it gently. Clearly she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get in a little hands-on action? What else could it be? Thanks. I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem, I figured as much. Spirit turns away while you slather lotion all over your body. You need any help reaching those difficult spots? Yes. Yes, please. Yes. You see a hand float around your back. Sure, why not? Spirit's hands on your back is ice cold. You know, that'd be great feeling for, especially if it's really warm though. But anyway, but she has soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. You watch as Spirit applies sunscreen to herself in the most unique way, by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. I feel like I've missed an opportunity. No, I'm going to comment on about that. The fact that your hands just float out around you like that, you can reach things way easier than I can. It's almost like you're some kind of superhero. I'm glad you get a kick out of it, but floating severed limbs isn't exactly the type of superpower you think to wish for as a kid. I'd much rather be able to read minds. Maybe then I can understand why some people act the way they do. You know what? I'll say that I'm jealous. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but I'm jealous. Maybe you should not earn. Why did I say that? You know what? I've got just a cure for jealousy. This should cure you in no time at all. I will show you exactly what it feels to be me. She takes out a katana, slashes you to pieces. We're not even 5 minutes back in this game. And I'm dead. How? I'm not even 5 minutes into it. What the hell, man? Okay. I don't know if I should be impressed or irritated by that, I'm gonna be honest. But how? I don't want to give up. But we'll try again. This time, don't annoy the floating ghost. Down and notice she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. Notice the theme. Yeah, it's not really a colour like a black hole. Yep, she's probably not feeling the vibe, I'm going to be honest with that. Right. Right, let's try this again, and hopefully this time I won't die. Okay. I want to thank her. Thank you for that. And then I see her with her floaty arms. Now I'm going to ask about the glass this time. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm going to ask about the shards of glass sticking out from her. So, if you don't mind, what's the deal with all those shards of glass sticking out from all over your body? You really want to know? You're not creeped out by them? You're not creeped out, just nervous because you know the answer might be very personal, but she's a person you want to get to know. I'm just thinking about what you must have gone through to end up like that. It had to have been horrible. It was worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget it. It literally made me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull all of these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now, if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me, and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's games. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the end. The way that fear and anger filled him up and then came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Eesh. It's not hard to think about revenge. The dragon inside me is doing me what the world did to him. I have to fight it, even though it gives me strength. I must maintain control. He's stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. Oh, I appreciate that, Gee Dee. Yay, appreciation. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, in love. This world is a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion, you know? I mean, your floaty hands could... Oh, I know. You know, having your body contorted in these vengeful poses really does a number on my joints. It rubs the lotion on the skin. Not bad. That was bad. Perfect. Why? Not bad. Well, I suppose that lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going. Eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things just to get them done. If there is the next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. You look up at the lighthouse, its ominous dark form hovering above this moment between Spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is, in this case it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. Oh no. Why is there a floaty? From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows itself a thing of death and spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens towards the shore, before crashing on the rocks. It must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear a distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks to the water. Oh, right. It does that sometimes too. Should we, do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. Within minutes, the ocean is quiet again, except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, if you're not sure you saw one of those swords and crossbow flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. It's Rafe! He has emerged from the palm trees behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. Rafe points to the lighthouse. It is indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me. Those dead pirates or that mermaid I saw washed up on the shore that one time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you get my drift. It's part of the vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island, or something. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. The basics, anyhow. If you come with me, I can... You can get cut! Spirit waves a katana, nearly trimming a couple of buttons off Rafe's tropical top. He takes the hint and backs away a few steps slowly. For the quiet guy, he never really shuts up. Okay, be that way, you'll see. Alone at last, tension broken, deathly moans quiet, and Rafe banished back to wherever he hangs out. You scooch closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how the whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe, and you get a peek at the bathing suit beneath. For someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, she's put a lot of work into getting into that suit. It's got straps for days. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. and Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt whatever you are doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach. We're not where we are. We'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard to bring the producers, and it's hard being the producers and the hosts. On Survivor's supposed to work in groups of 4. When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what was promised. Wait a minute, there's no announcement here? But there is a me. You got mud in your ear, friend. Ears, friend. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am, and so are you. But I know a way out. I've got a map back to my secret lair, literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spirit and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. Wait, you got a secret lair? Damn it. Who said anything about a secret lair? You literally did! I said I've got, sap. Sap in my secret hair? There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Okay. Now ask me what he's talking about. You're trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it is, but in a while. I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up, like I keep trying to tell you. It's this dang island. I've come to accept a difficult truth. What's happening here, well, I'm convinced it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision, it's simply the way it will be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding in your spooky little secret hair and crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight when all I might want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have a fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks? Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your phase walking routine. What do you call that? It's basically cloaking, and we all know what cloaking is, a type of hiding. Folks? You cloak? I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase walk out in the open. You just can't see me. You have no idea what they're talking about, but this sure sounds like some video game community forum thread miniature. If there ever was such a thing. Not that you know about that either. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop this, so it's on you. I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do that now. And I choose... When it comes down to it, neither of these two seemed easy to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass shards sticking out of her. But she has a certain charm to her gloom. Yeah, she does. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. And look, don't take this the wrong way, Rafe, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. All that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. No offense taken. Yeah, okay, it's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm going to stick with Spirit. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. I've got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Rafe too. Spirit walks you around the corner to show you something that she discovered. What is it? Spirit walks around the corner and shows you something that she discovered in this place and knew was meant to be connected with a journey. A cherry tree. It's just a small sapling, but it's begun to sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place. It also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit, so you just accept it. No, I've seen Monster Prom. And Spirit steps up to the tree. A cold breeze pulls some petals off, and they come cascading through the air around both of you. Look at that, it's pretty. Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What did it mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be near their vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as they might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, and for some reason they are also a symbol of fleeting nature of life, of our fragile mortality. In a way, is the spectre of looming death that calls attention to this special moment, to see and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Gee Dee? I was say empowered. Knowledge that life and death are a cycle that's always given me peace. Accepting the fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. As you explain, Spirit's face begins to look sad to you. You're not sure why. It's not the happiest topic, life and death, but why should that matter? And then it dawns on you, Spirit has been trapped in this ghastly state of death with no hope to cycle back. No rebirth, no moment of blossoming, life long gone. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good part. That's Spirit's eternity. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about you. You just answered from the heart. I can't let that bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once, the falling cherry blossom represented the souls of samurai warriors. Those with noble characters, those who did not fear death. Those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they never disappeared. They stood and faced it, or despaired even. They held their sword and struck down their fear. But despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me, in my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree? It's not real. Though its petals fall, they soon replenish. It's as if they were installed here by someone. You watch as the spirit chooses her words very carefully. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. We're sorry to interrupt. No, we don't believe you, right? Yep. But this time we've got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We're just here to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot. Guess it's time to go or whatever. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. What a fun day you've been having. You know, we haven't spoke to Ocean for a while, have we? Anyway, I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. River's here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Oh yeah, but congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Trapper seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution into the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consultation prize for being the least loved character on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, rare, salt, pepper, no sauce allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Rafe won't complain. Can I complain that there's a single piece of broccoli on my plate now? I like broccoli. Gives me horrible gas. Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what where lamb does to my bowels. It's awesome. Why are we talking about bowels? Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You have an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. No, gush about my day. I wish you could all get to meet the real Spirit. She has a beautiful soft side, and you'll all get to see it if you were a bit nicer to her. Spirit looks horrified. I promise she doesn't want people paying her any more attention. She's just trying to do her own thing, not fit into this killer club. Seriously? Did you listen to a single thing I said today? It seems clear to me that you did not. Try Claudette, bring out dinner. I fucked up. Can I go back? Can I go back? I can. Sweet. Nothing happened. Yeah, psycho killer. Yeah. We're having lamb shanks. Nice. It gives him horrible gas. Good for you guys. Yeah, you gotta say something. I'm gonna be coy about it. It wasn't really a day. It's more like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it in a relatively close proximity to each other. That's exactly right. Couldn't have not said anything of value better myself. Spirit's clearly happy with the way you portrayed your date. I didn't say the other thing. No surprise, she doesn't like people getting into her business. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait. No, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica. Not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bon appetit. Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve here has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back and clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I'm going to thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us? Just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We'll be told something big is going to happen. Something that would change everything. You can go willingly, or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did I have a choice on how to you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire eliminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. Yeah, I know that feeling. I have a pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean. Not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Rafe's complaining. You take a seat on the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for another killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will a narrator tell a story? I bet they got a stunning creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Serious, nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades? Boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Rafe points his spine and skull-style thingamajig at you. You jerk out its way, who knows what that thing can do. Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Oh, come on, you know you are Spirit. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, friend to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Rafe! Gee Dee was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. You know, fine, I'll tell one. Sure, I'm going to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay. So, what type of story do you want to tell? Let's do a romantic. I'll tell a romantic story, okay? About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting and she'd been dragged there by some friends. It couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major women's studies. They were married within 2 months. But soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? That's so sweet. Exactly. I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across a campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who was wandering over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So, who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from colour to colour, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. I mean, we've already heard. I want to hear Tantras's. Tantras, you seem more to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was travelling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just want some backstory details, to paint a picture. I'll paint a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hard time invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women. Wait, those women! Until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into the night, and the man grew wary.
Said also Mr. Video or not seen the latest recorded only video, subscribe to GDS YouTube channel at https://www.youtube.com crave your games.
But when he tried to steal his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop. Oh no! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. It's always the green-haired women. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the colour of algae, a russelka. Her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the russelka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But that is not all bad. Russelkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Damn. Does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think a very good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing its series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Gee Dee, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay. You have fun tonight and try not to, wink wink, end up dead. Why did you say words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are susceptible criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so you can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talks of burn, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I surround my figurative flames as well? And what if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs? You're probably tired before you got too far. And it's running away to some place more secluded Gee Dee is after. It should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. They are some very nice thighs. I'm gonna be to the point. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. But that's because I chose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's actually actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move on to with our lives, or you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for your evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder's Island comes to a close. I know I'm not satisfied with that name either, just with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening. It's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because that guy. I'm gonna stay with Spirit. Spirit? Oh, you picked me. Yay! So I was rid of me. I despise phoniness, so I should be honest with you. You make for an interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these other killers at all costs, even when I hate the game and the prize, but I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, alright? It might seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task, not worth trying, but too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact right thing at the right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules here any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. Hey, we're at the bar! And you find Joelle and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers, surrounded by a bevy of bottles of assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink? Ever? Is that like because it would just fall out of a hole or in your stomach thing, or... I don't drink because alcohol is poison of the body and the mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. Then why did you choose a mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. Not a single person has ever learned anything at one of these things. Right, now that's not true. You learned how to tie a cherry knot in a stem using your tongue. Whoa, whoa! Who ordered the soda with a splash of my private business? Because that's off the menu. Well, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Mixology is a real thing, and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I have you all know that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed. By your father. On whom you will have your bloody vengeance. Right, right. Well, so be it. How about you, Gee Dee? Do you drink? Yeah, I'm gonna stay sober. I've got an impression that tonight will be a night I want to remember perfectly, so I'm gonna pass on the alcoholic drinks. Here, here. Alcohol is a false escape. Besides, it's not like sober people can't have fun. You watch as Spirit picks up a plump cherry and roughly stabs a little plastic sword through it. I feel bad for the cherry now. Cherry juice splatters everywhere and its little fruity guts plop out onto the Spirit's lap. Why does that cherry have guts? Oopsie. One of the upsides of wearing black, it hardly shows stains. No takey backsies. So, lovebirds, what drink shall we make? Let's do a dark and stormy. How about a dark and stormy drink for the dark and stormy date? Okay, that one is cute. Please allow us to demonstrate how a dark and stormy is made. First, rum, or in this case, rum extract, and a bit of apple juice is poured over ice. Is this an actual recipe? 1 minute. I want to know, is this dark and stormy actually a real drink? Holy crap, it is a real drink. 2 ounces of dark rum, 3/3 ounces of ginger beer, Why not just say it? 3 1/3 ounce ginger beer, sorry. Couple dashes of bitters. Usually in a highball glass filled with ice. Add dark rum and top with ginger beer, garnished with lime wedge. On the rocks, poured over ice, basically. Ah. I mean, I've been drinking more rum lately. I want to try that. That sounds actually quite nice. Let's just use an apple juice, though. And then the fresh ginger beer is added. Oh, so you can have. Okay. Garnish with a lime wheel. And drink the end. Do you think you're up for the challenge of replicating this recipe, Gee Dee? Replicating rum substitute and ginger beer over ice. Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitute, ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciate your tone, but yes, you've got it. You're natural. It's actually natural. You and Dwight might have more in common then. Don't you dare. She seems to be in a lovely mood as she sits so dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behaviour. On cue, a literal dark storm begins to make its way in from the ocean. And taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. What? Do you want to make it a little? You breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begins coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and it immediately starts a fire. It's good result here. The activity ends abruptly as Claudette and Dwight usher the two of you away from the bar. I'm winning. It's October. October is the month of winning. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. It seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oh, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean, you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratedom. Something you've really used your time well since then. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny gill. You know the 4 types of people. Which one's the basket case? Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Gee Dee chooses. Who's ready for round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? And think you deserve it, even if in this case it's a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us an uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience. Something you just got, sometimes you just got to say it. Why yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Gee Dee, You're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make this themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. So also everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the well away from my yacht. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. And if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Confident, mysterious, I like it. Okay, sorry, anyway, Rafe? Well, I don't know, I really prefer to just tell Gee Dee privately. I don't really know how that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whisper it to Gee Dee? Rafe considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. While moving, Rafe lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Thank you, I guess. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we all will really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Rafe nods proudly. Hit us, spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You've got to watch your words with those people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. Wait, that's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crown art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Rafe. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang out with Spirit. And up everyone, gosh, you need to dream about those dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all those swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, yes, how could we forget? Wait, so they can hear me as well. Before you run off to a slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants, who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break, and given them a little push. Wait, hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just finding out about it. Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but you can break their heart. Do you dare to even try? You mean... That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it going to be? Wait, but why? Because it's dramatic. Because it's surprising. Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it would hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'll see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. Heck, if you get rid of Rafe, he might cry, and although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress? She might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So, which psychopath are you eliminating? This was very simple. Oh shit. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You are eliminated. That's fair. Honestly though, I don't care. You suck! But not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow, the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you though. I have principle for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of somebody heartless, you should go get some wow, can I sleep? I just eliminated the killer. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Gee Dee, but when this is over, they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster. It might not hook you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Gee Dee. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can I sleep tonight knowing that what you've done? No, not because of guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight? Know that what you'll do tomorrow. I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. Wow. What a crazy way to end the day. An elimination. I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Well, let's just check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. Well, we'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything, but I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know it seems all excited and devil-may-care, but the truth is, I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother was scared by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how do you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't even been paying attention. Oh, Gee Dee? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. Hi, Trapper. I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one ever has done enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. This is the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things that signify a deep yearning within me to be seen, heard, or validated by those around me. Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charming, low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show starting dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing a new sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life, starting a social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island, it's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like, don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever, I don't care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Gee Dee, you two narrator. I have a name, you know. Wait, you do? Yes. Seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No. No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? Here's the thing, you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, look, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Wait, are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind. What does that mean? No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight. I wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. Oh, is it? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade. You cheated on an algebra test once. Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I have felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive in this nightmare, this place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? An unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of this universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Whoosh, yikes, that was a weird way to end. I'll drink. Had a little left. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough for someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, it seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so keep the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know what about killer crabs? Oh, right, yeah. You didn't go to that huntress state. You really missed out. It was thrilling, or I guess it would have been if you'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Sarah? Unless your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. What the hell? Where'd you get those from? It's a scene every reminiscence of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We've paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. But look, before we walk you over to your big moment, don't you think you've noticed how kind you've been to us, Gee Dee? It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island of seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murderer making out. And you kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claude and Troy look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. Friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. They're killers and they're survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she has opened up to you. I've seen her open up inside to plenty of people, but thankfully for you and for us, that's in a different type of game. So you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on schedule. You make your way over to the row of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite a 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Wait, where'd you get that? Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this? No, you don't, but who cares? Gee Dee, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do a flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. There's such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good. As I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. What are they? Oh, Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. We've got other things to think about right now. Gee Dee, Who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Da-da! Spirit. You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressive large hat and into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You've changed me for a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality. To the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of, Gee Dee. Wait, what have I done? I thought it might be nice to start the day out on Trapper's yacht before we head up to the Black Lighthouse. Even if I kinda hate this basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit at least. There's more to me than what you already gotten to experience. I know that my role vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating hair. Wait, what? Oh. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young girl once, went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, he murdered me and awoke, and I work as an undead Avenger. That's not what I was getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen, and I don't even know by whom. A lot of time when thinking about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, that sort of thing. Maybe there's some warpy effect in the world around you. I don't know. Depends on which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really, it's not an invitation, it's rhetorical. Why did I end up this way? Who brought me here on this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas, but I'm not exactly out there digging around in caves or dusting off antiques and trying to find clues and analysing their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously though, and I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person. But you woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try to swim away, you're giving this chance.
Stream elements. Said also Mr. Video or not seen the latest recorded only videos.
Timing!
YouTube channel at https://www.youtube.com crave your games.
Yay! I'm just gonna grab a drink because I said the drink I had is run out and I can hear my voice slightly going. I'm kind of glad I'm not streaming tomorrow at this rate. I think I've got recorded footage. Hopefully I've got recorded footage. Give it a second. Everything will build back up again. There you go. I actually don't know that swearing away was an option. It's not. However, the fact that you never even tried, I think that means you've got courage or an open mind, or I don't know, maybe you stuck around because you like someone you may hear? Maybe. While the two of you were getting all deep and philosophical flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the Black Lighthouse. Last stop, everybody off. There were other stops? Oh no, not on this trip of your life. What? Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves for the shore. Look, I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our looking out for our fun, so we have to make it all ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go! Race you to the top deck, Dwight. The ship doesn't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. Wait, what? As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette run giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. You arrive at the beach near a majestic black lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. Ooh, imposing. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today's scene. Spirit places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel... Is that the faintest of pulse? My blood is absolutely pumping. So, what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. We're going there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse, amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey, you all, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Rafe. You sure seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Rafe takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that has ever been sucked. Gee Dee, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone, again forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive. Are you done? We're kind of, on a date you just mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Rafe, but like she said, we're in the middle of something, you mind? Oh, right. So, what you doing? Heading up to the lighthouse, up to the eye of the lighthouse. I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it. This sounds exactly like, telling about it. Technically, I don't think Rafe counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but Spirit waves her arms at Wave from head to toe. Good point. And if he's not dead now, he's going to be when I punish him for interrupting our date. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into a menacing shape. I'll just be over here, running away. Enjoy the view. I think Rafe was kidding about the whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean, on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, it does bring up an interesting point regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. Yeah, that's a word. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of the world, if not further. Well, you saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble at the rocks beneath this spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic now, would it? I think I'm alive, and I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive? I mean, I guess I don't know. If you come with me up into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Oh, the word friends, that kind of freaked me out a little bit after what the others said about friends. There's no such thing as friends in Dead by Daylight. Just be friends. Ouch, is that a way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there and there's nothing I can do about it. No. Let's go. Maybe die. Take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air that as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information. Look, I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Right this way. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place it's like a void. Last thing you see as the final rays of sun leaves you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. Oh. When you arrive at the lantern room at the top of the Black Lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operational in a century. However, somehow... Wait, it was just morning a moment ago. How is it night? What do you mean a moment ago? We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you. Taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it. What kind of game are you playing with me? I mean, I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead. Or you're already dead and have been this whole time. Actually, that's true. Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to itself. Even light has a power to it. The massive lens of refracting moonlight through itself, a subtle sparkle that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went. Staring into the light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I've really had a good time. Wait, that's it? Don't get me wrong. It's really cool and all, but I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The staircase still looks pretty dark. Maybe it's Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum, and then it becomes frighteningly clear to you, that switch wasn't for the stairs. No. It was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now being powered up. Oh shoot. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. Oopsie, it looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stairs lights at all. Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, it kind of defies logic. I want to see it, but well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe. Okay, I can do this. Oh, you are kidding me. Perfect. What the hell is going on here? Oh, that's bad. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. What am I supposed to do? Spinning like absolute crazy at the end. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Hey, it's been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, I would do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not you. You know how sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it is you, and it's also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you're doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. Wait, what the wait, whoa, what's happening here? Don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody. Oh yeah? Fine, nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan Macmillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Right. Trapper turns from Spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. I think that your shouting woke up Gee Dee. My shouting? Sorry, I think I interrupted something very personal and also quite scary. I swear I wasn't trying to listen in, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? Just you dumping Trapper. We were never together. I mean, we were together. Wink, wink, wink. I know you're wearing a mask, but we can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink, wink out loud. Another reason I'm right to have dumped you. You did not. It was mutual. The jig is, and they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're going to have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Look, clearly I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island or here in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. You and Trapper, but after the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, and so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you, it's just I didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper? Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right, but you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Look at me. I didn't tell him about it. Half the appeal of this spot was getting away from people like him. Oh, jeez. I can see when I'm not wanted. So, you free Frupple now, or... Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing, but hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it. We were not a thing. Nobody traps the Trapper. Not with traps or with relationships. Oh, wow. And do you realize you're sticking your nose in our business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. You don't want to talk about it? Just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head around 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out! Rafe looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island is a lonely place, which is great for me. I'd love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, is quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me, and it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk, but we were more than friends. I dispute the events as told, for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at. So I hate to ask, but I did just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at? Well, for starters. Excuse me, I'll take that question, thank you very much. Do you know anything about me by now, and I'm on a quest? For revenge? Exactly. You might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro for revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who had turned their backs and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a barista who wrote Ewan on his cappuccino knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. careful, they say, to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And when you came along, Gee Dee, you showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. I'm not sure where you got all that from, but okay. You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me. That I can embrace those feelings, but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in the dark cave of or a dusty old tunnel. Wait, what? Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross, clearly appealing to Trapper's bare features, has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass, because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing. At first, I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought that it was an audience for this? But then we spent some time together, and I realized there's something actually real here. And I don't want to give up on it. Listen, Gee Dee. While you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma, like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took that extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you. If you want to get to her, you have to go through me first. By passing Trapper's Test trademark. Coming to BHVR TV, Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's Test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Question 1. What's Spirit's real name? The one given by her murderous father, which she only lets her real friends call her. It's, Rin. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? A dragon. Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she was hell-bent on revenge? She was at a restaurant. I've been paying attention. I know to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father. I even mingled with the help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. What is Spirit's favorite color? Shit. I think it was black. Wasn't it? If it's either black or red, because she wears it all the time. I'm going black. Thought it was. Oh, these questions are just superficial. Sure, maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why she dumped. Maybe that's why I didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5, and this is the final question. You got this, Gee Dee. According to Spirit, what's the worst than being dead? Not being seen for who you are. When I pitched Trapper's test to the suits at BHVR TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as a final prize for winning. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them, I didn't solve any of the budget problems. Sure did feel good. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're going to win is me saying congratulations for passing Trapper's test. Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules. Even if I literally just made them up, you got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe we'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out. Look, I'm sorry you had to endure that. What, 5 measly questions? That was nothing. Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz, all of it, especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of this would happen if I didn't. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Ren. Ren. I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone up in the lantern room of the tower. Get your mind out of the... Damn it! He knows! Get your mind out the good, Gee Dee. It's not that kind of game. What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told... No, wait. It is that kind of game. Disregard the gutter comment. Am I going to have to switch over to another screen? Let me hover over the chat button. Come back up there with me. There's no place I'd rather be. You're excited to return to the lantern room. I am hovering over the button just in case. You're excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse despite all of the drama and worry that was previously part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit, which makes it all more crushing. When you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight... Guys, seriously, go away. Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I mean tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow. Oh, not again. Glow a now familiar way. Prepare to shut your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now, isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans, Dwight. Claudette, shut your eyes. We don't know what that lighthouse will... No, don't interrupt. You think after all this time you'd know that we've got our best interest in mind? Wait, what? No, of course I don't think that I... Got wax in your ears, friend? I asked you not to interrupt. Too late. The black light flares in the darkness. You see something horrible and strange in the place of Claudette and Dwight. Two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to their normal states. It's breezy up here, right? I should have walked back to sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, what's your language? You shouldn't speak that way around your elders. Rin, is that your dad? Oh, worse, Grandpa! My little Rin, you're such a woman now. You've grown up so fast. What? No, wait, I was expecting... Gee Dee, meet Grandpa cousin Yamaoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, but that's a lot of greats to say in a row. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expect you all to say the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel, but you... And he stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you. You mongrel. You must treat me with respect, or so help me. I'll be cleaning bits of your head off with my kanabo. Kanabo? A cannibal is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes. Well, I see it right there. I'm not sure. I can see it right behind his back. I'm not sure what peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. It's Sir Dwight, sir. And Claudette, remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter's suitor? Okay, 4. Remember 4. And to give your withhold your approval. 5 greats. Okay, 5 greats. Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir. Your honor, master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, you must have summoned you here because they think you have a great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all of eternity to continue with the rest of the whatever this is, show, game, experience. Ah yes, it makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help. Self-important, Marge? Great to meet you, cousin. Only my friends and family call me cousin. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni. You seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper in not only the sheer size of the man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently, Spirit has a type. You sure you can or want to measure up to that? Dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you've become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad dogging you from 2 steps away. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan. Peasant! I realize how the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light. Any waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days always waiting to kill people instead of insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. In his day, for such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at cloud vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. Oh God, no, we had an abundance of culture already. A little too much if you ask me, but I didn't make the rules. The rulers did, exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theatre, fashion, poetry, puppet show, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. Whatever, what were we talking about? Spirit giggles her great. Okay, I'm not saying all those every time. Only's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. No, wait, sorry. Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to list every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period. Silence, peasant. You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from any activities that didn't befit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances. For instance, sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor and a body built like an entire castle that's quite hard to hide. But clearly you have neither my honor or my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of our shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette, you fool. Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this? I find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities 100 years ago. However, you're literally not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh, wait, I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant. You've invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bust this shirt's head in. Claude, Doris, fetch my kanabo. Rin, wrap your robe around his mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach together, as a family. Grandpa, no, that's not why I invited you here at all. In fact, I didn't invite you. Claudette and Dwight did. Yes, sure. Wink, wink, wink. So saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear Gee Dee has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense, which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course. Of course. Who am I to expect anyone to wait around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watched my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just come and give your ancestor-in-law a hug. The sword drawn only beckons you closer. There's no way he has ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think I'm good over here, actually. Rin, now, push them away and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back in on course of honor.
Said also missed a video or not seen the latest recorded only video, subscribe to GDS YouTube channel at https://www.youtube.com crave your games.
You're so silly, Grandpa. I like how it's changed to Rin now. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamaka name. The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer. I never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors. And if Gee Dee ever treats me poorly, you have my word, on our family's honor, I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. Sure you want to marry into, this? And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff, don't forget it, but maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful, but that was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Be well, Grin. I'll be seeing you again soon. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Dadis, return me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and tended to. Yes, sure. I swear, this is still better than dealing with trappers, Dad. Oh, I'm sorry if I was disrespectful to your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He seems like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I wouldn't ever expect you to. Or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I imagined for myself. A sense of abstract duty, anger at the world changing around me, a lust for blood. There's no way to live, and yet, as you know now know, that is the Yamaka way of life. Forever I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. At least maybe I was until now. I'm hovering over the chat still. Call me the dragon tamer, baby. Ah, wow. You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. I think we've spent enough time in this lantern room. We should go back to the beach. The moonlight sets a romantic mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. That's a nice swimsuit. Spirit removes her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen. Again? I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I kind of just asked you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be the but a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Steady, steady. Oh, you're kidding me, I'm doing the foot thing again. Yes. Oh, the hell is going on? I don't know what's going on here. Oh, close. Those are messing it off, Gee Dee. What is with me and missing? That was an almost, okay. Is it going to wait until it says yes again? Oh, come on, I was on it. I am now basically, yes. Oh, that's so damn hot. I love feeling. I'm not reading this bit. I love feeling. Oh, I'm going to. If I'm sliding up and down my feet and between my toes, my skin has never been so moist. Yep. Or you can find it hard to wipe off your lotion hands, which you pulls you in. Hovering over the chat. Hovering over the chat. Lips lock into yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon as you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps for bathing. Undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off your feet. Come here, you. So this is what it feels like to fly. Spirit pulls you close. You feel bits of glass pressed into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean, salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure that Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it will have all been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from Spirit. Chunk of broken glass is lodged into your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think I got stuck in me when I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Now is the time, Gee Dee, to face your destiny. Actually, about that, Gee Dee, can we talk privately? Maybe not here. Maybe someplace else would be better for this talk. You know how I feel about schedule, Spirit. Very strong. And you know how I feel about how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Gee Dee privately. It's not right to do it here in front of everyone. You know, for experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that you're going to fire someone. It's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think, no, she couldn't be. They seemed so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. I tried to imagine Spirit in love. I suppose she hasn't attempted to murder Gee Dee yet, so... Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though. If you're going to end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice. It's everyone out except for Gee Dee. Did someone say final howls? It's kind of my whole jam. I can stay right... Especially you, out! Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful than the lingering smell of the Cleaver body spray. That gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Spirit, Brent, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me get to know myself. For that, I just want to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's that kind of thing that shows me that you've got a good heart inside. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. I need someone who shares my interests, someone who can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you. Can we just be friends? I've been friend-zoned. I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know... If we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies, and I will destroy you. Friends it is. I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close for me when I don't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait. What? That's it? No, that's how this ends. You're just leaving me here. I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter, I wouldn't say I'm leaving, but us, we're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, that just proves that we never really belonged together anyhow. Good night, Gee Dee. What the hell? I just spent all this time on this island doing everything I can to get to know you. I need to be told that I shouldn't have just leave the chocolate factory through the side door? I don't know what that means anyway. I said good night, Gee Dee. See you around. Dude, I'm sorry. Look, what a bummer. Hey, why did she keep saying that she'd see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. And so my precious killers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. Was trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. Anyway, you'll have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Gee Dee. See you again later, and again, and again, and again. Forever. The end. Wait, what? So, I've been friend-zoned, but I didn't die. So, that's a good thing, I guess? I'm guessing. Yes? We'll go with yes. I want to stay on this screen because I don't know if there's anything else that's going to show up or something. With my watch because if you cover it up and I'm not moving, 5 seconds. Yeah, I do my hand thing. So I'm liking that at the moment. So if I'm off camera or I'm not actually looking at the camera or something, it does the hand. Bam, 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 bam. I don't even want to say. I don't feel like this is the end because I feel like it's left it more on a cliffhanger than anything. Especially when the achievement I got for it said that you've played the game full once. So I've got a feeling you've got to play it multiple times to actually get an idea of what is happening with this game. But now I know that it is a dating show in a way. Come on, how long is the actual credits? I mean, I'm happy. Look, all these people that have made this game, thank you for making this game, especially when it was something that was absolutely random off the side from what you would normally do. I think it was all started from an April Fool's joke, wasn't it? 22. Adobe Systems, of course. No, thank you for the game. Bye. So I guess, yeah. That is that for this time round, I guess. I'm gonna have a look into this a little bit because it kind of makes me thinking there's multiple things, especially when one of the achievements I got up from it was saying something. Anyway, let's go back to the main screen. There we go. Right, so let's close the game. Yes, don't need the game up anymore. That was interesting, to say the least of that. But yeah, so but anyway, that was Hooked on You. Again, it is a Dead by Daylight dating sim. It is available on Steam. I don't know how much it is at the moment. Can I have a check of that actually? So let's see. Library. I want to just check on the achievements. Yeah, so the achievement I got, there's still over 20 achievements I haven't got yet, which makes sense. So finish the full game once through, did you? I dare you to try it again. I've got 25% of the achievements. Like that. One of the achievements when I got killed first time around. The Spirit is Vengeance. I'm honestly surprised you lasted as long as with the Spirit as you did. Trial run. And yet you survived. Two Days in Paradise, Sea Trapper. Friends Forever. You found friendship that will last forever and ever and ever. That I don't like. Can I see what the other achievements are that I've got to? Forest Friends. There's 20 hidden ones. Wow, okay. That's annoying. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying about this game, so it is available still on Steam. You can currently pick it up for £6, about £7 at the moment as well. So, I mean, if you want to do something horror-esque, I do recommend that. I might do some more in the future to continue off, especially if it is daring me to play again. I feel like this is a game that you do need to play multiple times, it seems. I mean, the animation of the story, what you've played so far, is quite good, especially again when it's something that was just off the... I think it was originally a April Fool's joke, wasn't it? I'm seeing some of the pictures on here. But anyway, time to do our usual bits and pieces before we go, and that is of course starting off with talking about the schedule. So let's go over to the schedule once. Did I actually fix the schedule? I did not. Oh wait, you know, let's just do something off this here. Let's do transform to fit to screen. There we go. I'm still blocking it either way. Actually, you know what? I want to shrink it back down. There we go. I feel like if I shrink it back down, we can actually discuss it. I'll put a proper background on here next time round. Why would I do what I wanted? I feel like at the moment my... where am I going? I'm gonna have to reset these binds when I get a chance. I mean, even the chat thing's not here. But anyway, like I said, this is our plan for this week. So, Minecraft, first of all. Like I said, because we didn't play it yesterday properly, we will probably be playing it sometime this week as well to catch up on it, especially after it. More than likely, maybe tomorrow. I doubt it. Is probably going to be Sunday, so we may do a double day of Minecraft from that. I'll probably do something for me, give me a chance to sort it out. Other streams, Gemma is going to be taking over on Thursday with some more No Man's Sky. That starts at 8 p.m. British Summer Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. Then, of course, we have Portal Pals night on Saturday, 2:30 a.m. British Summer Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on the Friday. This week, we are starting off our spooky season, so we are going to be playing some Phasmophobia. And then, of course, me and Vivi are back on Saturday with some more Baldur's Gate 3. That starts at 9:30 p.m. at British Summer Time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. It's time to go and deal with a particular problem. Now we have actually literally blown up a building. I forgot we did blow up a building. Of course, all the streams you can catch at twitch.tv/GW2007 and youtube.com/Crave Your Games. Talking about YouTube, you have all got the VODs of all that, but more importantly, you've got the premieres. We've got 2 premieres. We've got Broken Age, that is coming out tomorrow. And Sword Art Online, Fragmented something. Hollow Recollection or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but it was a Sword Art Online game. Of course, premieres start 5 p.m. British Summer Time, noon Eastern. I said you can catch those on YouTube. And any changes to the schedule, any updates, or when the schedule comes out, you can find those at Twitter, at GDW2007, or X. I'm going to keep calling it Twitter. And, of course, when we go live, when the premieres go live, you can also be notified at Crave Your Game on the same place. And we do have a Discord. There was a message that has just been put up for you all to see. Discord... I will put the link again for you guys to know anyway, because I think it only pops up for Twitch, I've noticed now. Oh, whatever. But there you go. That is where you can go. Join our Discord. It's an 18 plus. I want to point that out very first as well. So you've got to be 18 and over to join that. But we do try and get some community nights when we can. We do try and also get people from the community to join us. I mean, for example, we had Tara last week. We had Mecca the week before. I think we've had Nick a couple of times as well. Of course, Taco's around. War Hit Combo is also around there somewhere in our chats sometimes as well. So, but anyway, yes, there you have it. The schedule, very orange and green with a very creepy Gemma Dee. By the way, Gemma's been acting a little bit strange lately. She broke one of my cameras. I am not happy with that, but I'd like to point out that's one of my favorite cameras. I just don't like that. You know, but let's talk about it back on the main screen. It would be fun. It's very quiet in here. I find this annoying that I might change the button of this flipping thing. There we go. Yeah, I might change that, get rid of the actual emotion stuff, because I don't use them anyway, so apart from when it wants to close down on me for a bit for some weird reason. Yes, so Gemma Dee's taken over. She is acting a little bit stranger. You've seen it in the images herself. I mean, like I said, she is still a shapeshifter like me, a shapeshifting anomaly. And like I said, this time of the year, we do get a little bit more, let's say, feral. Yes? Oh, yes, we do. But anyway, I feel like it's time to let you guys go and wander off and go and see who else is around, don't you? So who is actually on? So we have got in my list, we have got nobody. Wow, that is actually kind of odd for it's a Tuesday as well. I thought 4 here would have been on or something. Have they not got a schedule up at the moment? Let's check this 1 second. Yeah, why are they not? Says they're supposed to be doing. Unless they finished early. I'm missing the plot here. Go ahead, not. Oh. So I thought it would have been. No, they're not. Okay. That's weird. It's delayed or something. Oh, wait, no, they just... Oh, okay. You know what, I might do... Yeah. I might raid into, Rex, actually. If they are on. Not Rex, not Rex. Cobalt. Where's Cobalt's thing? It's not there. No, okay, you know what? We're going to just cancel it. We'll cancel it for tonight. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. I will be back on Friday myself. Germany will be taking over on Thursday. Like I said, she's been acting weird, so keep an eye on her for me. But as always, thank you everyone for joining. I have been Gee Dee, your favourite shapeshifter anomaly, and until the next time, as always, to be continued. Have a great night, everyone. Goodbye.